Hey, it's April from the Noble Garden, and today I'm going to show you what I've been doing to kind of battle my blight and fungal issues in the garden. I've always fought with it because I live in humid North Carolina, and last year I got tired of struggling, so I did some research and decided to start trying to use this copper fungicide. Now this year I bought copper fungicide as a powder. I normally buy it as a liquid. I bought it as a powder because I thought it would go longer. However, the instructions and directions are kind of confusing for me, so we've had to do some math on it. I'm not going to give you the formula that I use because in case I'm wrong, I don't want you guys to copy it, and I just don't want to share that part. All right, so let me get this mixed up so we can get outside and apply this to the plants. I mixed this in my little hose attacher like I've been doing everything this year. Really like this guy. So let's go outside and get this sprayed in the garden. Before I apply the fungicide, I do want to show you some of the issues I'm having in the garden and things that it can help with. One thing I do want to go ahead and tell you guys about copper fungicide, it does not kill it. It does not kill the fungal virus. It only delays it. It kind of, I'm trying to think about words, guys. It just helps it slow down its growth, which most people are like, well, why are you using it if it doesn't cure it? Well, my thinking is I'd rather slow it down and my plants last longer than not slow it down at all. But I'll show you a couple of things that it does help with. So this plant this is a zucchini, and it has some type of fungal thing going on. You can see its leaves. It may be too late for this plant, so it may not do nothing for this plant, but I'll still apply it. I apply it to everything in the garden. The yellowing on this cucumber is technically either a fungus or a bacterial thing. I'm not sure if the fungicide will help it if it's bacterial, but it will help if it's fungus. Like I said, you won't see an improvement on these leaves, but it should slow down the growth. And it does help, I think, from keep spreading it. So my biggest reason why I'm wanting to use it is the tomato plants. This is either early or late blight. I actually will come through and cut these bottom leaves off to help prevent spread, but also the copper side sitting on the other leaves will help with that as well. Let me show you a real tell sign of blight. You see that? There we go. That is a very classic sign of blight. So I have the bottle attached to the end of my hose. You guys have seen me use this before with other things, so I'll let you guys watch me do it a little bit. My garden's too big to bore you with letting me watch all of it, and then we'll come back and talk some more. Okay guys, I just did the whole garden. It only took me a few minutes. That's why I really like the hose, the sprayer at the end of the hose. However, if you guys do decide to purchase one of those, just to let you know, figuring out the formulas and how to use it is not the easiest thing. That's why I'm sitting here telling you that I'm not going to tell you how I mix that together in case I mixed it wrong. So far, it has not hurt my garden. I haven't seen it, a negative effect. So hopefully, I'm mixing it right. I have noticed, I think my blight is down. I do have a lot of bacterial issues or fungal issues with my zucchini and squash, but I try really hard to apply it every other week to at least once a month. Now that I see the blight more prevalent in my vegetables, I will most definitely, especially tomatoes, they probably do need to be done almost weekly, but I try to only do one spray per week. It's really rainy, really stormy, really humid here. And to be honest, that is probably why I'm seeing more blight, because that is everything blight loves. It's everything fungus likes. It's typical for the Southeast. It's typical for North Carolina. But I hope this information, this video helped. Hey guys, after I edited the video, I decided to make this small little segment making sure that I went over copper fungicide enough. So copper fungicide is considered organic. I have read mixed things about whether it hurts bees or not. I've actually read more that it doesn't than it does. However, this article that I'm going to drop below that had a lot of information about copper fungicide, and that one it does say that it hurts bees. To be honest, I've been spraying it in my garden all summer and my bee population is insane. However, because everyone has the whole bee discussion, I just want to make sure you guys, do your research, read up on it. It is also a micronutrition that's in your soil already. However, if you use too much copper, you can add copper to your soil. But from my understanding from the reading, it takes a whole lot to do that. And the small amounts that we're using it at, to use it as this preventative control maintenance of fungal and bacterial growth, it's really hard for us to contaminate the soil. That's the reason why you don't want to do it more than like every 10 days. Like I said, I do every other week. I try to do like every other Sunday or every other Monday or whatever schedule I put it on. And sometimes I even go past that because you don't want to apply it on a rainy day. You want to have at least 6 hours of dryness so that way it can absorb into the leaves. However, so because of the weather here, sometimes I don't get that done. And when y'all watch me in this video apply it, it had actually been raining. So I applied it on probably not the best day. However, I just hadn't done it in a while and it desperately needed to be done because I also have other things that I need to do to the garden. So the other thing is that you can eat, of course, I wash my vegetables anyways, but I would recommend washing them. So like I said, I am going to link this video down, I'm going to link this article that I just read down below. Hopefully it will go over some questions, and of course do your own research, do your own article readings, see how you feel about it before applying it to your garden. And remember, it is not a cure. You can plant it, you can spray it at the beginning as a preventative, or you can spray it as you see the symptoms and signs of disease, more of a control, because it does control it and slow it down. And remember, if you like my videos, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.